Hey there, my name is Ashley, and I reached out to the office and I spoke with Vianna because I was doing some research in your area and I came across your guys' website. So I figured I'd shoot you this quick video that will show you 3 things you can do today to beat out your competition online. I'm not trying to waste either of our time, so if by the end of this video you like what you hear and become more interested in how we can grow your business online, give me a call so we can chat. If not, no harm, no foul. Take the tips that I've given you in this video and put them into action for yourself. All that I ask is for some feedback on this video. So let's jump into it. The 3 major things that I want to go over today in this video is content, citations, and backlinks. Now, when it comes to content, it has to be unique content. It cannot be copied from anywhere or Google will flag your site for plagiarism. You guys need at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. And you guys, I have your page up here now on the homepage. And on your guys' homepage, you guys have roughly 75 words. Now, all this that is highlighted is all considered content. Even what your pictures are saved as, it's also considered content. And in the eyes of Google, content is king because Google can only read. So the more content you have, the better. Now, I did a general search in your area, dentist, Ashville, North Carolina, and I found that these guys down here from the organic section are your competitors. So I wanted to see what their content looked like. And they have roughly 250 words of content on their homepage, which is very beatable. And let's go back to this general search I did. And now I'm just going to break down Google for you. And Google is broken down into 3 different sections. There's ads, the GMB, and the organic section. Now, the first thing that we typically see up here at the top, it's not there now, but 9 times out of 10 it is there. Is ads, and people are paying Google to have these ads, and if they're not done correctly, it can definitely become a money pit. And honestly, if you're ranking in the other areas that I'm about to go over and show you, it's unnecessary to run them. So going on to this first section we see, the next section is what we call the GMB, and that stands for Google My Business. And what dictates you ranking in this section here is what's called a citation. And a citation is your name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories, such as Yellow Pages, City Star, even Facebook is one of them. Also having reviews and pictures. You've got to stay up to date with this area here in order to stay in the top 3 positions. And as you can see, Ashville Dental is in this top position here. And you want to be somewhere in these top 3 positions. I know when I go to Google, this is the first place that I'm looking. So we go over here to a resource that I use called White Spark CA, and it's a paid tool. But we can see that your competitor, Ashville Dental, has 68 citations. And the nice thing about this is I went into their citations, and not all citations are created equal. The DA is the domain authority, meaning how strong this specific citation is, 100 being the strongest and 0 being the weakest. Now, all these red ones here, see how they all say submittable? We would go in and submit for all the powerful ones that they have, because what works for them will work for you. But I'd also like to go in and add 80 to 100 more to really swamp out the competition and to get your name, address, and phone number out there in other directories for people that are searching for your service. They can find you easier. So go back to the general search. That's citations. And the next section down here that I want to go over is down here. This is called the organic section. Now, this section here directly has to deal with your website, and what gets you ranked in this area down here is what's called a backlink. A backlink is created when one website links back to another website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a vote from that other website vouching that your website is trustworthy and legit. I don't know if you've ever went on a blog or something and you see like the hyperlink text that you can click on and it takes you back to a different page. That's a backlink. Now, just like a citation, backlinks are also not created equal. For an example, you're a dentist. So if you were to have let's say a plumber linking back to your site, it's not going to be as powerful as having another dentist from a different area linking back to your site. You want the most relevant backlinks linking back to your business for the most effectiveness. And as you can see, your guys' site is not first. And I actually looked through here on the first page, and you guys actually aren't on the first page at all. And this is on this first page is somewhere where you want to be. And to get you there, we need to beat out the competition in every aspect. So we go over here to this, another resource that I use called Ahrefs. And Ahrefs just basically shows me an overview of your stats. You can see you guys have 26 backlinks pointing at your site, 179 organic keywords. Your guys' UR, which is the strength of your overall page, is 7, and your guys' DR, which is the strength of your guys' website profile compared to others on a 100-point scale, is 0. And you want your UR and your DR to be as close as possible and as high as possible. A 1-to-1 ratio is considered the golden ratio. Go over here to your competitions, and you can see that they have 433 backlinks pointing at their site, 654 organic keywords, their UR is 26, and their DR is 24. And this is beatable with time. So we can go into and see, just like how we did with their citations, go into their organic keywords, and we will go into your organic keywords, and we can just basically see what organic keywords that they are using and being found for that you guys are not. And as you can see, these are all specific keywords that people are searching for. Now, the volume, this is how many times this or this, whatever specific keyword is being searched per month, which means that you miss out on all those searches by not being number one. Now, the KD is the keyword difficulty, meaning how hard it is to rank that specific keyword. And 0 being the easiest, which means not many websites have that specific keyword, and 100 being the hardest, which means there's a bunch of people trying to rank for that specific keyword. And so what we would do is we would go through and we would find the high volume, low KD keywords. And just to show you a few, these aren't really low KD, these would take a little bit of time, but just to show you, Dentist Ashville, that's being searched 700 times per month, and that's in the first position. Asheville Dentist, 700 searches. Dentist Asheville, North Carolina, 500. Those are all possible clients that you guys are missing out by not having them. And as I said, we would go in and we would find the ones that are high volume, low KD, that are relevant to you guys, Dentist Asheville, and we would place them throughout that 1,500 words of content on your homepage. You guys need one keyword per every 100 words, so Google doesn't flag your site for keyword stuffing. So just to go over what we went over in this video, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content. And we went over citations, which has to do with the GMB, which is your name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories. And you need to have at least 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And plus, it gets your name out there in different directories, so when people are searching for you, they can find you easier. And we went over backlinks. You guys need more relevant backlinks pointing to you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. So you can either go with this information that I provided you with in this video and do this on your own. Like I said, I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or text at 570-536-4151. Once again, my name is Ashley and my phone number is 570-536-4151. 536-4151. I hope you guys find this video, helpful, and see what we can do. And I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one.